And then Tuesday 9 December now on the floor of Parliament and the minority caucus led by Honorable Frank Anodompre on the minority chief whip enti so ohwe omo afasu no a no omo nyina omo ahye tuntum ni nyina no na watwetwa mu over the weekend omo a parliamentary friend Ernest Yaokumi. In fact omo ekoja no ma pe no krabre na ayare ho na watwetwa mu hwe member of parliament ya onom ewo yemra hibedwam onabo kodwompoma onabo kodwo oponkroma omu nyina abo omani a na je se disu atata wo mu a enya semkuma na ese aye areho enti ene onum nyina omu ahye tuntumu a wonom abetra parliament omu gusu a ewo ya omu na on the floor of parliament ana honorable Frank Anodompre ono member of parliament for Insawam Aduajiri osore na ne kasa yemu no ana o say opese o ka nsem kuma bi e de fa pandai election rerun semokaya. Let me give you a little bit of history and I say background to the pandai seat, 24th of November last month ana Tamale High Court ewuli say Daniel Nsala an application or file say some inconsistencies in the Pandai elections, 2024 elections, And the High Court say annul the entire results. Initially, or say 41 polling stations within the Pandai constituency. Anna, he saw some inconsistencies. Just say actually be pin sheet, numbers ni be votes ni be and also much trauma train Anna, quite and also more fast on normally some collation, easy. And then a pound for an hour or more fast happen so enti court no enhwem na pepepeyo sene baby o say or the two enti court nhwem no na say papa no esi to the buy na wunyina so na emom no enye 41 na pe ana obe anole na emom obe anole the entire 152 polling station elections in na no na Martin Yindam currently and I said until the time when Tamale High Court really on and member of parliament on the NPP parliamentary candidate. Now after say High Court edit really nearby and I'm notify speaker of parliament and after some time and declare the seat vacant just now and he said will be ekwatena akunwa no so say ono pandai parliamentary candidates. In fact any baaye no NPP for T3 because omo na omo enipa omo akasa ho bebre na saada no a High Court ruling no omo press conference na omo file application of stay of execution say sa ruling no a High Court Ediabano. Was a speaker etwentwen so kakra any easy because eventually the speaker of parliament ebe notify easy say pandai seat it is vacant therefore start the election no was it take place after about 30 days. In fact adana ruling because it takes about 30 days then the election takes place again. No almost say sakrata no a speaker e de akoma EC electoral commission a omo declare the pandai seat vacant no omo sign entwe krata no ensign any on the floor of parliament na enibre abagidigidi honorable Anodom press ni omo ye no enye emrakwa mu any okotu jachi question se mo kaya ono so the seat no wantwi omo battle both in parliament and then in court. Na was say enema bebre ana ekoso a enkankan this particular pandai seat here entwa yi enti was say speaker ehwe na ode pepepe yo eto ba bia da. In fact on the floor of parliament na ni abre o kan say no bebre o mi ntie ni sem ni bia Okay, Honorable Frank Anodompe, MP for Nsawam Adweji.
Yes.
Speaker, I'm further fortified under 93(1) to make this statement for and on behalf of the minority caucus. Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity to make this statement on a matter that strikes at the core of our constitutional order and the integrity of parliamentary democracy. Speaker, yesterday, the 8th of December 2025, you declared the Kwandai parliamentary seat vacant. Respectfully, this decision has generated a profound concern not only among members of this House. The Speaker, yesterday, 8th December 2025, you declared the Kwandai parliamentary seat vacant. Respectfully,
Honorable Member, are you coming under a matter of urgent public importance?
it is so, Speaker.
You did not say so.
Speaker, I did. I did that. I'm fortified under 93(1). I did.
Honorable members, order. Can we all look at order 93(1)? By the indulgence of the House and leave of the Speaker, a member may explain a matter of personal nature or make a statement on a matter of urgent public importance at the time appointed for statement under Order 67. So, Honorable Member, if it is not a normal statement, you said you want to vary the order of business to take statement, and you are coming under Order 93, you need the leave of the House and the leave of the Speaker.
Speaker, we have precedence in this House. We have precedence in this House. Speaker,
Honorable members of the minority. Honorable members of the minority. When I give the floor to your leader and your leader is speaking and have not granted the floor to any other person, it doesn't lie in your mouth to say, sit down, sit down. So your leader is on the floor and he must be respected to speak.
Speaker, the practice... I can speak?
Please, you have the floor.
Yeah. So, Speaker, yesterday, the 8th of December 2025, you declared the Kwandai parliamentary seat vacant. Respectfully, this decision has generated profound concern not only among members of this House, but across the nation because of its apparent inconsistency with the binding procedural rules governing the effects of application for stay of execution. Speaker, it is now tried that where an application for stay of execution is pending for determination, any proceeding for execution of the judgment shall be stayed for the period. The Speaker, this is why the event of 24th November 2025 are so important. On that day, you delivered a ruling in response to an application from the Majority Chief Whip, requesting that the Kwandai seat be declared vacant. Speaker, in your own reasoning, you recorded clearly and publicly relying on these very procedural rules and affirmed this binding nature. This same inconsistency was seen in the Honorable James Kwaji matter during the 8th Parliament, where you strongly maintain that Parliament must not act while a stay of application is pending. Speaker, with respect, the question that naturally arises is, why has the principle changed? What explains the abrupt departure from the binding reasoning you articulated on 24th November 2025? Why does the stay rule apply in one circumstance, but not the other, particularly when the factual and procedural posture is virtually identical? Speaker, Ghanaians are asking, and we in this house must also ask, is this because Honorable Matthew Nyendam is a member of the New Patriotic Party? The Speaker, the law does not discriminate. The law does not bind or stiffen binding on whether an NPP or NDC member stands before it. The impartial and consistent application of procedural rules is the bedrock of the rule of law and the credibility of this House. If Parliament begins to act as though legal rules are optional, binding on some days and dispensable on other days, then we risk sliding into a dangerous culture of political tit for tat, where each majority and minority merely waits for its turn to get even. Speaker, such a path fractures confidence in this institution and threatens the stability of our democratic order. Mr. Speaker, today it may appear expedient for one side. Tomorrow, the rules may reverse. If we abandon principle today, we leave the future Parliament with a trail of inconsistency that invites retaliation, weakens the authority of Speaker's chair, and erodes public trust. Mr. Speaker, we must do better. And this House must do better, and we must act better. Let us commit ourselves to principle leadership, to procedural fidelity, and to the understanding that this House is a guardian, not a manipulator of the law. Legitimacy of Parliament depends on our consistency. The legitimacy of Parliament depends on our consistency, and we can't do otherwise. And consistency depends on our willingness to obey, not our political impulses, but the clear dictates of the law. Speaker, we strongly...
And you say, ye fa emra kwanso ayade amomye fa emra kwanso na yenya de na krata no a isi ensaka se pandai seat no say vacant hwe obia enteso no sa krata no mo sa fa krata na emra ene wo ka say immediately sisi na aye anibresem na sabobeka ya bese bosome ba ko atwam ana ye nuanom atichafo wonom yafa wo ye adwuma eti wo ho bu monten so ye kire se omo ye adwuma bosome bebre na yentu omo ka ene omo pa aban na chew se ama ekomo ankasa konfita edi wo mo enti omo sere se aban no enye wo no moa na bosome a omo ye adwuma no onhwe na onfa sika na emo mo na sese no de ayedin enkanka omo free achirichiri ekọ ba wi edo omo ato se ono enya adwuma already no there are a lot of teachers ono ewo fie na ena already in sukura nwi na chese yenuanom nurse fo ne ye midwife onso edo omo de bebu omu na asem no areho se ohwe Ghana Medical Association, I said Ghana Nursing Association on a statement, and I say almost statistics are more releasing about the number of trained nurses, health professionals. More we are over 70,000 in fact, sir, you know ya more we a nurse, midwife, ye keka hono. 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. 2020, 2024 muna MPP for no MPP abanable on modern and ono may absorb some health professionals. And the nipa ofi ene de enyasim kuma na hard been. In fact, in the 2025 budget no yenra Kiselato Force and Finance Minister on my say, of course, or acknowledge say there are a lot of backlogs. So I will feel, but there is no way I obey me absorb the entire 70,000 personnel, and then you have to be honest. And the yen yanoma or no ewo fi ni bino ana ene omo ate wo mo e de agu emontin ɛyɛ midwife wɔn mo a ɛgye ɛyɛ maame nom ne ɛyɛ nua maa nom awo no so wɔn kɔ awo so a wɔn gye wɔn no wɔn ate wɔn ho agu amonten so sɛ adabra ka sese die ato akono ba bia dunu mu ayɛ den pa sese wɔn sika kwa na wɔn de atɔ aduane adi in fact sɛ wɔwie school wɔwie nkaka wɔwie university ana tertiary institution na wotifie na wo maame wo papa na da so toma odi a saa omusun a omusun wo beti ase emu oya omo sese wo maame nom ena mo wo sika ma wo de to aduane die enti wo mo hra aban no ene wo mo bu nkotodwe se nkotodwe gu fom ensa edansa yem se aban no enye wo mo moa na omfa wo mo na wo mo so wo mo bre na sese die ano odin sebi credit kra no wo mo de be ko no kra no ade so wo mo gi free wo maame ho wo yentie ensem ni bia ye nuanom a ewo midwifery no wonom ekan
ye de be kan ye bu kotodwe apomocho de ya kwakwa din titiye ache ye pomocho a ya wo fi ache ebi ye 2024 ebi ye 2021 ye bro ye be ko ba bi aje ya wo fu ya o ma me fi ko fo bi na ba hai me ma me na e ma bibi kaka e hye me ho ma be de ba e nti aka me ma me anya bia ma me aka me de bia me be ma ivi call credit kra me de be call ka je me ka hye me ma mi bia me ye bia je me bo me ma me amanye na ye nuano mo mai omo kwa ko pe adwuma kra ya aje mpanifo di bi ene o me aje me no wada before ma mo wa adwuma amwa ye ya wo fie koma de ya che o kom ade ya che adwuma ye Africa de ya kwa ko che ni na ka yiwi mpo afi ya ko no abo aka ndo akọ mi bia afi mu mba ya ko parliament mi bia afi mu mba ba bibia ehu hia bia ebeku bia ya ko mi bia afi mu mba we de pomocho o mampani Mahama o de ka che wa be ya manti ya pa chowa o de ma ya juma anye
nti na ya ni bresem se utie wo mo a supokura no ehini wo mo in fact omo se omo nua eye omo nua no ma omo no ya adwuma no kwa de emu ayedin emema de edin mom na ma na de emu ayedin bibiri kura e de ama omo nti omo stress aban no ehwe na omfa omo efise sane nurses for no etifie fi na ya etwam bakro sa na omo so de na etie isa aban na ye bibi amfa ma omo de a ene enema mbekọso ayedin de ama omo nti omo sra aban a se enough is enough omo nhwe na omo absorb omo abusua aha Island TV Plus you best say obe subscribe e channel no e de ama yen share button no say o click here obe copy link no na ona fofo mu nyina mo share na fe mo ha video no bi e de ma hwe nso a na wa comment e wa se